I think it's great. I think what he does, his methods, his ideology, really, I think it will help the youth team go really far. So yeah, I think it's what he's doing is great, and I completely agree with it. With his methodology and his play style, um, and I think they'll go. I think we'll go far with it.
Nice jacket, bro.
Thank you.
Lucas, how is
I'll
it going?
represent.
How is it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, a lot of school, a lot of soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You, you did train today?
Sorry.
You did train today? Did you train today?
Um, yeah, a little bit. I have a game tomorrow, so a little light day. A little light training.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How about you and Matthew? Did he send a message every day?
Yeah, me and Matt, we stay in touch. We talk a lot actually.
Yeah.
We text on Instagram a lot, or not that much on Instagram because he's in training camp, but we text whenever he has his phone. Um, yeah, text a lot now. We still keep in touch. We'll still keep in touch.
Yeah. He want me to ask you, how do you feel leaving him as a one and only diaspora player in under 17 national team?
Yeah, I mean, he talked he told me about that. I think he's joking a lot of times, but yeah, I know he's the only one now, which is sad.
Okay, Lucas. Yeah. First of all, thank you for your time to do this interview. Yeah, it's an honor
Oh
for
yeah,
me.
no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Before we talk about national team or yeah, anything about football, so I want to start to talk about your story behind your football journey. Like, can you tell me a story from beginning? Like, how's it going? How you started and which team you've been playing for?
Yeah. Let me adjust my camera real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You want to ask the question? All right. So I started when I was like pretty young. I would say like five, maybe
Mm,
4 to 5.
yeah.
So I started playing, yeah, I started playing soccer at a pretty young age, and then I got into futsal pretty early as well. Like indoor soccer, futsal, and stuff like that. Um, and from there, as I got older, obviously I got a little more competitive, and then kept developing. So I continued to join like more competitive teams in my area. And then yeah, started just kind of took off, kept developing from there.
Mhm. Okay. Last December, you moved to Ballistic United Soccer Club. Is it right?
Yeah, yeah, I did,
Yeah.
yeah.
Last December.
Or it was like August, kind of last August, but yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So, how is it going this season with your new club?
I think we're doing pretty good, considering um our league is pretty competitive. We did drop a few points, but shouldn't be. But with like U.S. soccer, there's kind of like two different. It's kind of hard to explain, and I don't really want to get it wrong, but there's two leagues, I'm pretty sure, or like two like im important leagues. One's
Mhm.
called the MLS Next Flex, and then one is called like the MLS League. Um, and then you could qualify from Flex into like a tournament, and in that tournament, if you win your group, you qualify into playoffs. And playoffs is kind
Okay.
of like the bigger thing. It's like it's the bigger thing. It's more towards June. But yeah, I think we have a good chance of qualifying to playoffs, and hopefully we can get there.
Oh, is it like the first division
Yeah, yeah,
for your tournament? Is it right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
First division.
Mm.
Okay. So how many games you've played? And you also play as a midfielder.
Yeah, yeah. I play as yeah, midfielder.
Yeah. How many games this season?
How many games have I played so far?
Uh-huh.
Um, I'm not too sure. For the spring season, I played every game so far, but I don't know how many that's been.
Okay. But
It's been a lot, yeah.
okay, Lucas, last year you've got called by Indonesia under 16.
Hmm.
Is it your first time play for national team, right?
Yeah, first
Uh-huh.
time.
So, could you tell me like a story behind getting called up to the national team of Indonesia?
Yeah, so the first time, I'm pretty sure this is pretty similar to Matt's story, but I had the trial or like a tryout in Jogja.
Yeah,
I think this is around May, I think around May.
yeah.
I had the tryout in Jogja. It was like a couple of days. And then they wanted me to stay. This was before the ASEAN Cup,
Ah,
the ASEAN
yeah,
Cup.
yeah.
Yeah. So it was before that. And when I made the team, or when I didn't get cut at the time, I didn't know I had to stay until the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I was under the impression that I would go home and then come back. So I told them like, oh, I won't be able to stay for the month for like until the tournament because I had like I had club tournaments back at home. And then I also had like national exams, like I had like school exams, a lot of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
So it was really difficult for me to choose. But ultimately, I already had like planned that I would come home, play in my tournament with my club, and then take my exams. Um, and then a few weeks later, Coach Nova calls me, or like, yeah, calls me, I guess, and says that I could join right before the tournament. So that all happens, and then I join right before the tournament, and then I make the team, um, and then I make my debut for the Indonesian national team.
Mm-hmm. So who was the first person contact you from BSSI or maybe from Ministry of Sports? Is it Hamdan
Um, ooh, that's a good question. I can't remember. It could be
from PSSI?
From PSSI. Oh,
Uh-huh.
I'm not
Hamdan.
too sure. It could be Hamdan. Yeah.
Okay.
But in Jogja, I don't know. Maybe I forgot.
Yeah,
It was a while ago.
you were too busy, bro. So you so
Nice.
you forgot it.
Yeah.
So
But
how do
yeah.
you feel when you play for Indonesia in a big stadium with yeah much supporters? How do you feel the atmosphere in stadium?
Yeah, no, it was crazy. It was like I've never felt it before. I've never seen it before. It was honestly such a surreal and unreal experience. Um, I've I was truly blessed to like have that opportunity. Although like in that tournament, I honestly didn't play that well. I didn't play my
Yeah,
best.
yeah,
I think there were a lot of factors that played into that, but yeah, I don't think I had my strongest performance. But overall, it was a great experience, and with the atmosphere, it was amazing. I've never seen anything like it. I think me and Matt could both agree, like coming from like international, where soccer
yeah,
or where football may not be as popular or may not be as hyped up as in Indonesia. It was really amazing to see how the fans supported a youth
yeah,
team.
yeah. Is it hard to adapt uh with the team also the weather also anything about it?
Yeah.
Is it hard for you? Is it difficult?
Yeah, for me it was really hard. At least in the ASEAN Cup, it was really, really difficult for me. In terms of the weather, and then this team culture is pretty different for me. I think I adjusted better in the AFC. I thought I was more comfortable with the team, and since the weather was pretty normal in like Kuwait, it wasn't that like extreme like in Indonesia. It wasn't as humid, wasn't as hot, wasn't as like difficult as it was in Indonesia. So it was much more easy for me to acclimatize to the weather in Kuwait. Um, and at that time, I was in training camp for about a month and a half. So I was pretty comfortable with the team and with the play style. However, I still don't, I definitely think I could have
Yeah,
performed better.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But
How about yeah, how do you see Coach Nova? How about the training method, the tactical strategy?
hmm.
How do you see it?
Yeah, it's pretty, I wouldn't say it's really different, but it is slightly a little bit different from what I'm used to. However, I think it's great. I think what he does, his methods, his ideology, I think really I think it will help the youth team go really far. So yeah, I think it's what he's doing is great, and I completely agree with it. With his methodology and his play style. Um, and I think they'll go I think we'll go far with it.
Mm-hmm.
So early training camp, from what I remember in AFC,
Mm-hmm.
when I joined in Spain, I joined straight to when they were playing a lot of friendly matches.
Yeah.
So in terms of like like the physical, like the conditioning and physicality of things,
Uh-huh.
I'm not too sure about it. I because I didn't really experience it. Um, but in terms of like tactical stuff, I think he's pretty spot on. I think he's um what he's trying to do with like playing it through the middle and then playing it back and then exploiting wide areas um, really kind of plays to the strengths of the team, which is important because it'll kind of help them play well, like it'll help them do well. So I think he does well with the strengths of the team.
Okay. So yeah, this team under 17 will play in Asian Cup this April. So
Yeah.
how do you see them? Is there a chance to get a World Cup under 17 from this Asian Cup under 17?
Yeah, I think they could definitely qualify. Definitely, I think they could definitely qualify for the World Cup. From what I heard, I haven't seen the team in a while. Last time I saw him was in October, but from what I heard from
Yeah.
Matt has been telling me that they've been looking really well, that they've been improving, developing, both tactically, technically, and physically. So, yeah, I'm confident that they'll do well. I'm confident that they'll qualify.
Yeah.
I think they could beat Korea. I think they could go far. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So Lucas, is it right? You didn't join the team because you need more focus on school.
Yeah, sadly that is the truth. During my age right now,
Mm-hmm.
it's really difficult in terms of school. So, I would have loved to join. Honestly, like I wished I went. Like I would have loved to join, but it was just really difficult to leave school where I'm at right now because I have national exams. And it's a very important year for me in terms of school and soccer. But but mostly school. Like it was really difficult for me to choose and decide. Um, but taking a month and a half or in 2 months off of school would have would have been really difficult for me to come back from. Like it was hard. Yeah, would
Yeah,
have been difficult.
yeah, it is difficult to choose between school and yeah, football.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
So, what does Coach Nova say when you make a decision to not join the team for Asian Cup?
Um, I'm sure he was a little disappointed. I didn't have direct contact with him because my mom spoke with him a lot. My mom was
Yeah.
the one kind of talking to him because I don't because she speaks Indonesian and it would be easier for them to communicate. Um, but yeah, I'm sure he was disappointed. He was trying to get me to go, um, and I'll join back when they qualify for the World Cup.
Okay, it's okay. Okay,
Yeah,
your mom is 100% Indonesian, is it right?
yeah, my mom
She
and dad
spoke
are. Yeah,
Indonesian. So anyway, Lucas, can you explain more about your Indonesian roots?
yeah. So both my parents were born in Indonesia. My mom was born in Bandung, and my dad was born in Solo. Um, so yeah, those my I'm 100% Indonesian. Um, both my parents grew up there. They were born and raised in Indonesia, and then they moved to the US for work.
Okay. Yeah, so for now you have two passport
Yeah,
until
I have two
until
passports.
until 21.
Yeah.
So have you think about it? Like what passport will you choose until 21? Or you haven't think about it
Um,
yet?
I haven't thought about it much
Okay.
yet. I
Yeah,
haven't thought about
it
it.
it will be the hardest decision you will make when you're 21.
Yeah, still a long time, but I haven't thought about it yet.
Yeah. So Lucas, how do you see Indonesia as your home? Like what is your favorite food? Like yeah, stuff like that.
Um, yeah, I've been to Indonesia a couple times now. A few times.
Mhm.
I like it there. I love it there. The food is great. The food is really good. And my favorite food, that's kind of difficult. Maybe like nasi padang or like
Nasi Padang.
sate kambing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Lucas, that's all the question that I want to ask to you. But for the last, do you want to send any message to all boys who will play in Asian Cup under 17?
Oh, to my teammates.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say like you guys can definitely do it. I believe in y'all. Um, you've been working hard. Like they've been working really hard for this. Um, they've been working really hard for this opportunity. And if they believe they can do it, they could do it. Like they could 100% do it. I believe in them. Um, yeah, they've worked so hard. They've come so far, and they're right at the finish line. So I think they could definitely qualify for the World Cup.
Okay, that's a nice closing statement from Lucas Lee. Okay, Lucas, thank you so much.
Yeah, no
uh,
problem.
let's keep in touch and yeah, tell me if you go to Indonesia.
Yeah, well, I will do.